Alright, guys, we're gonna get straight into it. I know it's been a while, but here we go. This is the story about how I almost didn't get let back into Canada. So, we're gonna travel back in time to spring break 2022. I'm on my spring break, March, not even March break, reading week, whatever you want to call it. So, we decided to go. Stop. Wow. Laundry's done. Anyways, my bad. Let's get back into it. Took a trip to Rochester, got to visit my aunt and just chillax, just a quick, fast getaway, just to clear my brain, reset, all of that. So drove over there. I did a lot of research too on just because of COVID and restrictions and all of that foolishness. I did a lot of research, YouTube videos, different websites, stuff like that for Canada and the States to see just like what the restrictions were, how it is getting across the border. So I got over there, gave the lady passports. She asked her 1, 2 questions, whatever. Boom, probably like 5 minutes. Got across the border, got to a hotel, had a week fun. And on top of that, the day that we left, they let go of some travel restrictions, and the I want to say the day that we came back as well, or like the first day of the month or something like that. Whatever day it was, basically it was supposed to be easier. So on the way back now, mind you, we left probably like 12:30, and it's only, I think, like 2.5 3 hour drive if I'm not mistaken, at absolute most, from home to where we went. And mind you, I had work at 5 o'clock. We left at 12. That's 5 hours. It only takes 3 hours, so I'm supposed to have 2 hours left, right? No. So first I stop at Checkers, I got food, called work, and then I basically showed them that I'm gonna be like half an hour late. That's whatever. So I get to the border. Mind you, before I even get to the border part, I did extensive research for weeks, and I asked people that recently crossed the border via car. They're like, you don't need COVID tests, you don't need no PCR tests, whatever. You don't need, like, nobody ever brought up the Arrive Can app. They said it wasn't mandatory at this time. I went on the Government of Canada website, not no phony website. It was a legit website, and they didn't say that you needed to get the COVID test, the PCR test. They didn't even check. They didn't even ask for vaccination when I crossed the border into the States. And I think they asked on the way back though. So we get to the border. I probably had to wait 10 minutes, and then the lady was basically like, oh, with passports. Gave her the passports. Then she's like, COVID test. I'm like, would I have that? Then she's like, your travel receipt or something like that, whatever paper that you get from the Arrive Can app. I'm like, when I have that. She's like, oh well, it's gonna be a $6,000 fine, or you can drive back into the States. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, okay. Is it proper? My bad. I don't know. I didn't realize my camera stopped recording. But where did we left off? I think I left off at, so basically, yeah, the $6,000 fine, whatever. So she gives me some yellow paper. I bring it to the next officer or audio over there, and then I had to drive like 20 minutes. So the lady at the border and the lady at the test station, both of them told me it's gonna be like 10-15 minutes. So I take my test, and then you get like an email or a text or something with your results. Bro, why was it half an hour, bro? Mind you, I'm already late for work. And the hell, man, I'm waiting half an hour, bro. So then I got that, drive back to the border thinking it's gonna be the same border that I just came from. Nope. Why am I at Rainbow Road? Or Rainbow Bridge, whatever you wanna call it. So I pull up there, it's dark now, bare cars. I waited, I promise you, it was almost 4 hours. If it was 3.5 hours, if it wasn't 4 hours. I was so vexed. As you get closer, you can take in the tolls, and there's only two tolls. So I'm like, what's taking them so long? Why can't they just open up the tolls then? But whatever. So I get there. Finally, I'm throwing out bare prayers. Like I just hope that everything's gonna be smooth. Mass can get across the border. So we finally get to where we're supposed to go, and the man basically tells me, so same thing, passport, COVID test, gave him, check, and then he's like, arrive can. I'm like, fam, the lady just said she did it for me. He's like, oh well, if you cross the border, you need to do the next one. I'm like, fam, I didn't even cross. Like I literally didn't even cross the border. And then he's like, oh, well, you need it. I'm like, well, I don't have it. So what are we gonna do? Like, I'm not turning back. Like I can't. I'm already late. I was so cheesed. This is probably like 8 o'clock or something like that now. So then basically the man says he'll do it for me, but then he actually helped out there. He said he'll do it for me, and then he basically showed me what I needed if I were to cross again, like driving. It's like, you need this, you need this, you need this, and then obviously if restrictions get lit up, just go accordingly. But it was bare stuff that I did not know, and I'm like, whoa, why? Like I checked the website. I promise you guys, I checked the website. It was not there. But whatever. Finally crossed the border. I was amped. I was amped. I was bossed, but I was amped. So I drive. Mind you, I have work. I get there at like 9. I think it's like 9:30. But I finally made it. But bro, take in. I left to go back to to Canada at around 12 o'clock p.m. and I didn't get to work till like 9:30, bro. It only takes maximum 3 hours to get there, to get like from home to where I stayed in Rochester, New York, and then to get back from Rochester to Canada, to Ontario, I should say. Only like same thing, like three. I am about to say 3 minutes. Only like, I don't know why I keep doing that, but my bad if there's like two choppy parts, but that's basically my story about how I almost got banned from Canada. But yeah, it was fun. Overall, it was fun still. But if you guys are still here into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. I appreciate whoever's still subbed. I appreciate whoever's still tuned in. Whoever's still know the gang. It's a process. It's slow and steady. If you know me personally, you know this is what I want to do this, like even just for fun. But I just hopefully the upgrades that I've made and that I'm making and things of that nature will just help with the motivation and just with that stuff I'm learning and I'm training myself. You guys will get another video similar to this. Hopefully not me getting not let back into a country, but mid to end of July. Be on the lookout. But make sure you guys sub to the tube if you guys aren't sub. Make sure you guys go check out my TikTok. Kai LS on all my social media. You guys go check out my TikTok. I had a recent video that blew what was it? I like 33k, 34k views or something like that. Make sure you guys go check that out. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys copy link so it counts as a share. Watch the whole video through. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for making it to this far into the video. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but I want to try and get out weekly videos, or at least bi-weekly or every week and a half. I was thinking of doing like daily vlogs. Let me know if you guys are interested in this, or like even weekly, just vlogs here and there. Not daily as in I'll upload daily, but like I'll just vlog. Definitely gonna tap into TikTok. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I try and post every day or every other day in the morning slash afternoon and then in the evening. So make sure you guys tap into that. But yeah, it's your boy Prodigy. I'm out.